Alright, got my first great demand for soybeans. And I figure at the same time I'm going to grab my wheat that I had at the train station that, well, honestly I forgot about. So yeah, to maybe filled mill. I got my great demand for soybeans. Don't have much, but take them over there while I can. Also bought some more sheep. I'm up to 200 now. Got them watered. I gotta get some grass, cut some grass for them. Probably start slowing down. I'll take it. And 35. There we go. Alright, I will be right back. Alright, welcome back. Had like a major audio issue. For some reason, my PlayStation decided not to recognize my headset. Well, at least the microphone. So yeah, I had a whole bunch recorded and there is no sound from me. Had something to do with my PlayStation camera, which is just weird. Never had that issue before. But yeah, it's like when I turned off the microphone on the camera the last time, it like killed the microphone to my headset. And it was like I had to disconnect everything, restart the PlayStation, once I figured out what it was that was causing it. And now I have sound again. Or at least audio, I mean. Alright, so right here I'm collecting grass to feed the sheep. I'm trying to remember what all I was doing. But anyway, in case you've been living underneath a rock and you haven't heard, the Chicago Cubs have won the World Series for the first time in 108 years. That proves anything's possible. It was a great game. Fortunately, I had to listen to it on the radio and not watch it because I was at work, but it is what it is. Still a great experience. Huge shout out to the Chicago Cubs. It was a great game. They came back from being down 3-1 and they went on a huge winning streak. It is their time. See, I only plowed a little bit of this field, which I'm glad I did because it worked out like perfectly. Wait till it grows a little bit more and then I'll use the rest of the field for some silage. Alright, just finishing up collecting the grass here. You can see there where the wool is being put down. Nice thing between the difference between 15 and 17 is multiple pellets will appear. You don't have to pick it up as soon as it's done, so you're not losing anything. Oh, you keep at least one open spot, another pellet will appear. Probably go and sell that before too long, depending what the price is. And see, I had just enough there to one load. See, I'm up to 200 sheep. Got them watered, fed, so they're good to go for 6 days. Got the bright idea here to clean up what the sheep threw out of their feeding trough is collect it with the loader. Because they're already full, so it doesn't really matter. I believe next I go and pick up the rest of that grass. Alright, I'm gonna finish this up and then we get on to getting some cows. Be back in a second. Alright, we're back. Over by where the cows go. Cow barn, whatever you want to call it. We'll just call it the cow barn. Alright, I picked up some some bale forks. And you go in here, gonna get the food and everything ready for when I bring some cows over. Check in there to see what, the mixture had to be. Trying to figure out how to do it, because they've changed everything slightly in 17. I'm going to start grabbing bales here. And I can tell from my editing that I've been doing, whatever I did with resetting everything, my audio is a little louder, which is, well, helpful. You know what I'm thinking about doing, because I mean, I got the mixture, but it wasn't, I mean, it was close. I'm thinking about it's like bringing stuff down instead of, you know, putting it into bales. I mean, yeah, bales are make it a lot simpler, but to fine tune it, I think I'm gonna, you know, use the loading wagon and put a couple piles down of the straw and the hay. You know, just nothing too big, just, you know, enough to do some fine tuning to the mixture. And it does help to have the silage, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to keep up on that over here. The tractor's a little wobbly. Might have to get a weight for the back for when I'm doing this. That or just get a new one, make sure it has the weighted tires. I have to say, it's an interesting experience doing voiceover on a video that I've already done. Went with the, normally I'd used bale grabbers, the wrap bale grabbers or whatever they're called. Forget at the moment, but decided to go with the bale fork. It actually did make it a little simpler. You don't got to worry about grabbing them and all that stuff. Now see, if you can see, my mixture is off just a little. Let's see, it's supposed to be only 20% grass stuff. Yeah, 50% base food of silage and hay, 30% power food. So yeah, what I'll do here in a moment is, oh, there we go, I'm gonna uncover my silo, which that leveling job sucked. Still gotta work on that. And I'll just use the machine. Like I said, if I had, you know, a pile of everything there, you know, I could fine tune it a little simpler. And this, you know, this one, you know, you still see, still got room in the mixer, but I got my mixture right, so I stopped there the first time. Excuse me. I mean, I do got the total mixed ration. Just like I said, my mixing machine isn't quite full. But it will work. We'll unload that. I think I was checking. I don't know what I was checking there. I believe it was at this point as I realized I forgot to bring the water down. Nope, doing the bedding. If I can actually pick up the bale. I wasn't sure exactly where to stop to do their bedding. You know, so I just kind of guessed, and I was right. It was by the food drop, just like on a 15. See, it starts filling up there. Now I'm going to get the water that I realized I forgot. Oh, no, I'm going for the cows first. Alright. I'll be back with some cows. Alright. Back with some cows. I mean, sheep you can hold 24. With the cows it's only 14. But hey. It's something. One of those. I'm going to take out my tractor. Did not think that part through. And we have cows. About 2 more. I'll have to do some missions later to get some more money. But you gotta spend money to make money. Yada yada. I also purchased the square baler and the square baler loading cart. This is where I realized I forgot the water. But I figured I'll finish up the bedding first. I didn't realize they were gonna... No, the bedding's next. See, that's what I hate about having to do it this way. I don't remember what order I did everything. But I have to say, I'm glad I got the rear hitch for the truck. Comes in very handy. You know, like having a giant tractor. Ooh, that hurt. My fault. I blew the stop sign. Still love the fact that, great big truck and gets pushed back by that little tiny one. You see, still not the greatest at backing things up. Last second the trailer decides it's going to turn. Finally get it into the water. And that trailer hitch should have just snapped. Oh, gotta love the physics of this game. Definitely this weekend I'm gonna try and go into making some videos on logging. Like guide, tutorial, whatever you want to call it. Do it on logging, kind of, well, more of a review, I guess. Review / guide. I'm doing on the animals too. And if you'll see, I'll go to the wrong spot with the water. Not just with the water trough, but it's another feeding trough. The water is all the way on the other side. Go figure, it's just my luck. Hard time with that semi truck. I got so used to the tractor turning sharply that I crash into everything. Alright, now back to finishing feeding the cows. I admit, I was not expecting them to take this much food for, just having the few. Oh, I had to pick up a trailer to move bales too. Telehandler. Yeah, still got equipment to get, but we're getting there. Yeah, I think with the straw, it'd be best to have it in a pile and use the machine to pick it up. Oh, I think I'm in another cold. This sucks. Yeah, you see the almost there, but still need more silage to even it out. Yeah, this time I pretty much filled the machine. Almost needed more grass. Almost. Except, yeah, still gotta work on it. But you can see, you know, basically bale of each, well, 2 of silage. You're just doing bales. 2 silage, 1 grass, 1 straw. And you'll have, you know, your total mixed rations. You can see almost perfectly filled. Probably put just a little more in there, but for now I'm not going to worry about it. They're good for a few days. Got to do a bit more straw for the bedding. Main thing is I feel if I have enough sheep, I'm just gonna start selling them as they reproduce. I've realized at the end of this too, is I've got vehicles all over the place. I gotta do some major cleanup before I actually do another video, get out all my equipment back to where it belongs. Not bedding for 6 days. Still got just a little in there. Now I'll start getting some milk. I'll have manure slurry to use on the fields or sell. Alright, I'm going to call that an episode. Hope you liked it. Subscribe, like, comment, you know the drill. And I will catch you in the fields. See you next time.